Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there...
Goes for goal! Really well-taken goal! Keeper sends it forward. He's got options out wide. Could try cutting inside here. And that should be the keeper's. Forward it goes. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And help's available out wide. Tries a shot! It's gone a long way up and away. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Shoots! And now the breakaway. That's offside. Yes, it is. It's being played forward. Inter Milan have it back and they can go again. Oh, good interception. He's through. Isak hits one! And the ball's come loose. And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra-sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Mohamed Salah. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
He's had a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Tries to stroke it through. And Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's played it short. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Now the counter. Hoists it forward. Isak. Isak! Contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation. And his power is assured any goalkeeper's up against it.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Mkhitaryan gets into a dangerous position. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Mkhitaryan. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Martinez. Loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. And he has been fouled there. Needed a better pass there. Could be a chance here. Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's found its way to him. He's gone for it! Just brushed off the ball there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, shooting chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And that has put paid to that. Has a pop! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Plays it back. Chance! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, it's pressing.
We hit half-time. So there you have it. Close sport half of football. It's still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than a decent game up to now. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Liverpool leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Liverpool really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Pings it out wide. Timely intervention. He's gone for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's tried one! He has done it! A two-goal good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Dashing forward at pace. Nicely measured pass. Going for shapes to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety. Has a pop! And they win it back again. Breaks on here. He's Isak! Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mohamed Salah considers his options. Liverpool looking to pull clear here. That was travelling. Mohamed Salah plays it long. They've managed to get it away. Mohamed Salah. That's surely a foul, free kick. Mohamed Salah gets his final warning. Sommer sends that a long way. Gets away from his opponents. Great challenge, time to perfection.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in.
That's a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Liverpool know they can rely on the counter and they've just expressed a warning.
Looks to clip it forward. Martin going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah has created one goal already. He's off on a marauding run. Robertson. Real chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And the finish!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chance to break. Martinez provides an outlet. It's a loose ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gets it back. Martinez. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Hoists it forward. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Well read, he sorted that out.
Liverpool can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
That's a decent ball. Martinez. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And it's played forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Now, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game. That gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually tends to pick the right option too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
And it's been taken straight back. Mkhitaryan. Acerbi. Well, that's where he wants it. And help's available out wide. Too long, and over the line. Robertson plays it forward.
Inter have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Up for a header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Robertson hits that long. Got a sight of goal here. He's had a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mohamed Salah fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
And the through ball is intercepted. Martinez. He's left his man. Well read, he sorted that out. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. Calhanoglu. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mkhitaryan tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Hoists it forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Çalhanoğlu.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
Forward it goes. Isak. Goalkeeper's ball. And the counter is on. Brings it, shapes to shoot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
No goals as yet. Çalhanoğlu plays it out to the wing. Good ball. Martinez gets the better of his man. Timely intervention. Mohamed Salah. Isak. Over to the left. And that's been levered clear. It's Salah! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
He's got options out wide. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. That was going to be the final action of the first half. So the other team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Liverpool, massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Acerbi gets it back. And it's played forward. Chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Isak is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
They've played it short. Van Dijk spreads it towards the left. Tries to get it clear. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Martinez. Mkhitaryan. That's a decent ball. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Referee has just said play on. Robertson drives it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Goal is still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Plays it out to the wing. Liverpool get it back again.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from...
Going for goal! Liverpool belts one. It's off target and by quite a way.
Liverpool seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Shooting chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Mkhitaryan. It'll be a throw-in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Could move up a gear here. Battles to win it back.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Martinez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And it's Mkhitaryan.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's gone for it. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Breaks on here. Tries a shot. He can pounce on it.
I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Sommer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Be another change here. Inter Milan desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, the ball's come loose!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's sprayed out wide.
Liverpool can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running them.
And they've been caught out here. He's off on a marauding run. He's through and all alone! Oh, that's a waste. Çalhanoğlu gets it out to the wing. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. End to end, it flew by. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward, and it's played forward. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the wing. Up for the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Locatelli plays it out to the flank. Liverpool are very much the team that started on the front foot.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's left his man, loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries a shot! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Liverpool take the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Timely intervention. He's had a shot! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
That has put a stop to that. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He could be in here. It's out for a goal kick. Hoists it forward. That's a corner kick. Great leap! Tries to get it clear. Got a shot away! Thuram Ulian has got himself a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Locatelli. Thuram Ulian. Battles to win it back. Decent looking ball. Isak! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Liverpool are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Locatelli. Lobs it in gently. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. He's got through. Has a goal! And the lead is extended still further.
Liverpool are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Liverpool take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Well played, he saw that coming. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. And he's there to hoof it away. Needed a better pass there. Thuram Ulian. He spotted the run and played him through. Played out to the right. Has a pop! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Liverpool totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Surely a foul, free kick. Well, you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Isak. Going for goal! Taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
That's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Liverpool have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Liverpool have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we are already promptly back underway. Gets it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Robertson tries to stroke it through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have... It's one! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Forward it goes. Rugani. Locatelli. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Thuram Ulien. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightening. Big chance! It's bounced out! Well, they could break here. It's got through to him. And it's been taken straight back. Out to the left it goes. Has a pop! Absolute thunderbolt! A finish of true class! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Thuram Ulien gets it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, what a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a bit special. Juventus grab a goal, but it's hard to... Shot a goal! Oh, a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Thuram Ulien. Thuram Ulien needed to come up with a better ball. Chance! He has done it! They're still trying to make a game of this.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets away from his opponents. Over to the left. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, better late than never, Peter, although it may not apply in this case after a hat-trick. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball. He'll have a go! Well, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Isak. Salah. Isak. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gets it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's got through. And the finish! No mistake! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
4 in the game. He is the man. Liverpool tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Foot in. It's come loose. Van Dijk. That's the through ball. Isak. Isak! It's a brilliant interception. They've managed to get it away. Plays a clever pass. And that's a goal kick. Juventus making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that had to be more accurate. Keeper sends it forward. And that's a throw. Out to the right. Gets it into the middle. Well positioned to make that interception. And there goes the final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. After all of that. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena, somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Gets it back. Rashford. Van Dijk doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mohamed Salah. They get a throw in. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. He gets past his man, shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That'll be a throw. Mohamed Salah. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mohamed Salah sticks in a foot. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through. That's a pop! This could fall anywhere. We can get that clear. Lobs it in gently, dinked in. Szczesny catches it safely. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van Dijk plays it forward. Gets a good foot in there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Timely intervention. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Liverpool seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Has a hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Quick ball forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rashford, it's Rashford! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Eric Garcia. Rashford. Isak breaks on here. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! It's in!
Liverpool are all square.
Oh, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
That has certainly made... There's the whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1... Tries a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. And it's been taken short. Robertson goes for goal! It's broken loose.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And the defence can get it clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a loose ball. Mohamed Salah. And out to safety. There will be a throw-in. Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Hoists it forward. Rashford. Into the channel. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Just brushed off the ball there.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's through. He could be in here. Lewandowski is on his own. Forward it goes. That's not going to make it. And here's Lewandowski going through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lewandowski just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. The decision made.
Real chance! Rashford. He's come loose. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Lewandowski. Decent looking ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Rashford. Chance. Gets away from his... And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Liverpool are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it? Has a go! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Battles to win it back. And it's Rashford. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Rashford, already of course on the score sheet. Rashford, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And a shot!
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. All square again into the dying minutes. Chesney sends that a long way. Out to the left it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Liverpool displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Christensen. Rashford. Gets it back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets wrestled off the ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That intervention was very necessary. And it's Rashford. Rashford not easily shrugged off the ball. Salah could move up a gear here. Isak gets the better of his man. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk. Christensen. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this, Kev. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
The hostilities have already resumed. It has been a... He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the through ball is intercepted. Good ball, it's found its target. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rashford! Sensational from Rashford! And that has raised the roof! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Barcelona take the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Liverpool get it back again. Rashford plays it forward. A leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's been taken straight back. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Rashford. Looks to thread it through.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's managed to get it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Has a hit! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Massive lead!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So, a breakthrough already. Rashford has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Hoists it forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Going through. Oh, great big chance! Fence has got rid of that. Hits one! Rashford goes looking. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Rashford. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Eric Garcia tries to clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Swept in. And out to safety. Liverpool scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A formality, we're level. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are...
He's had a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they've got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Well played, he saw that coming. Rashford. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's not going to make it. Rashford. And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah gets wrestled off the ball. Rashford. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Caught offside that time. Over to the left. That's a decent ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He can shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
This possibly the last play of the half. Point-blank header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Liverpool head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're already into the second period. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Clears it out of harm's way. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets into a dangerous position. For and a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Up to meet it! Cleared without complication. Van Dijk. He's had a shot! In for the follow-up! In he goes again! Marvellous goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while 1 or 2 others were still digesting the manager's half-time team to it, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. And help's available out wide. It's a loose ball. Plays it over to the other flank. Rashford. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Forward it goes. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, they could break here. Played out to the right. And he's there to hoof it away.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Could move up a gear here. Out to the right. Mohamed Salah provides an outlet.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Pumps it into the area.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Isak! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic.
He hits it! Big relief, it just needed better contact. So that's it, it is all over. Liverpool winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Rashford. Oh, good interception. And the counter is on. Real chance! Cleared without complication. Gets it back. Gets it, and now what? He's gone for it! He's scored!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. What a great finish, but how about...
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again, in double quick time. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Liverpool get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better.
Isak! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Isak really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's cut it out. He's going for goal! Away from immediate danger. Breaks on here. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Van Dijk plays it out to the flank. Szczesny gets it upfield. Turns and goes back. And now the breakaway. Over to the left. Gets away from his opponents. Mohamed Salah. He's left his man. It's Salah! Disappointing finish in the end.
Liverpool are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Lovely bit of skill there. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Szczesny gets it away. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. It's gone out for a throw-in. Whipped in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's played forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And they win it back again. There's a long ball. He spotted the run and played him through. Rashford. The first half is done. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Liverpool are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're already back underway here. Looking to hit the front line. Eric Garcia. Keeper sends it forward.
Liverpool really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Rashford. And it's Lewandowski. Well played, he saw that coming. Looks to clip it forward. No way through there. Could move up a gear here. He's got Lewandowski! Sticks it away!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's off on a marauding run. Clears it out of harm's way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Play for a throw. Gets it into the middle. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Good idea, just poorly executed. Looking to break out here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Managed to get it away. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Plays it out to the wing. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to...
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And the weighted pass. Forward it goes. It's one! That would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And the header! That's a real chance missed. Liverpool making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks to dink one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Van Dijk drives it forward. Well, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Decent looking ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Chiesa. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Pass, but not the most accurate. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory. Oh, real danger here. Oh, some tackle that. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, shooting chance! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Liverpool looking to widen the gap even further here. Chiesa, ready to try.
Chiesa!
That was travelling. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool have won it. As much industry as inspiration. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yeah, I'm going for goal! That is simply breathtaking!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Robertson battles to win it back. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Cuts it out. Well played, he saw that coming. Rashford. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's left his man. He's come loose. That's beautiful, intricate passing. He's gone for it! A chance to play it in. That's a corner kick. Plays it out to the flank. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Breaks on here. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Isak, he's had that put on a plate. He's had a shot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Trying to get there. He's looked long this time. Robertson drives it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's picked him out. Looking to break out here. Isak! Just brushed off the ball there. He's had a go! It's broken loose. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's a throw. Forward it goes. It's out for a goal kick. Hoists it forward. He's managed to get himself offside. Rashford. Has he picked him out? Keeper's ball. Robertson. Rashford. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Liverpool are in control here on the brink of half-time. And help's available out wide. And here's the chance to counter. Knocks it away.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And they win it back again. It's found its way to him. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Robertson plays it forward. Big chance! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, that was no routine save. Well, that's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it. Post-sport half of football. Still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Liverpool head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And it's played forward. Isak gets away from his... Isak! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Here's the through ball. Now it's Lewandowski, just the goalkeeper to beat. Gets the better of his man. Gets it back. Robertson goes looking. Robertson demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Szczesny gets it upfield. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cut out in the nick of time. Rashford. Good ball. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's away. Robertson drives it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And that is as far as they're going to go. Room for a shot. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's in! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Rashford.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Robertson. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, they could break here. And he's gone for it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Isak should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. 2 changes being made right now. And the ball is out of play. It's got through to him, and the flag has... shoots! He scores! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Receives it from behind.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's gone for the shots.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Hoists it forward, and now the breakaway. And here's Lewandowski. Tries lifting it over. Timely intervention.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
It's got through. Now it's Lewandowski. Shoots! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
All square again into the dying minutes. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And the action has already restarted. Liverpool pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Clears it out of harm's way. Belts one. And they've been caught out here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here. Shapes to shoot! Played it short. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Jones, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Forward it goes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Is there a... Hits one! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
We are already back underway. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Going through. Chiesa. That looks a good ball. Massively! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Liverpool take the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves.
It's Lewandowski! And the ball's come out. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Chiesa. Chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dinks one in. Dinked in. And he just whacks it away.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. There's a long ball. Oh, what a ball! And that will be the final act. Liverpool was by the odd goal. Really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Liverpool certainly ran a perfect race from start to finish. Out of the blocks quickly, they got themselves in front, and they just didn't look back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.